Hi, my lovelies. It's time for another girly review, and this time it's a box. It's not really. I'm not reviewing the box. That would be rubbish. So I'm not doing that. What we're going to be looking at is the fans hobby version of Doubledealer. Isn't that cool? So, for starters, one must get into the shipping container. Now this is actually a little save up of a few Transformers that I've ordered, so they come in one big stack. So let's see whom we've got, who we don't, who's awaiting their visa, and yeah, like that. So, ooh, we've lucked out. So, there are that. How lovely! So this is the DNA Designs Menasor update, which I've been looking forward to, because Menasor's actually pretty good. The newest one they've released. There's some little bits that aren't quite right, and it would be nice if they got straightened out. So, you know, that's awesome. Let's pop that down there. And here we are. Be gone! Now, the only hard part, get into the bubble wrap. Yeah. Snippy snip. And then another little snippy snip. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Ooh. It has a really nice retro box. Let me show you that. That's a really nice design. So that's super heavily based on the sort of latter end of Generation 1. I used to remember going into you go into a toy, back when we had toy shops, you didn't just have, you know, like either no shops or one big shop that sold everything, or you did everything online. You actually had toy shops. And this is very similar to the sort of thing we'd have had floating about on the shelves there. Isn't that lovely? So on the back, got some nice little illustrations of all the stuff you can do. So they've called him Double Agent, and this is the B variant. He comes in two variants, the only difference being it's to do with coloration. So this guy has purple wings, I think the other one has blue wings. So yes, this is their version of Doubledealer. In Japan he was known as Doubleclouder, and instead of having two little Power Master? Yeah, they are Power Master, aren't they? Because they turned into engines. Two little Power Master Gribblies. He was actually one person called Clouder who discovered this thing, the Transtector, as they're called, and he just changed costume between Autobot and Decepticon based on how he was feeling that day. What can you do? The kid needed therapy. He needed therapy, and it's not cheap, and the Decepticons pay well. That's all I'm going to tell you. Let's open this guy up and have a little look-see-loo. I'm not cutting the box, I'm just using this to pry the tab open. There we go. And let's see what we get inside. I hope it's not spring snakes. I hope it's not. I don't want it to be spring snakes. There he is. So, we've got a couple of bits of styrofoam. Here, so that's for holding our Power Masters in place. Don't eat that, it's not good. It's not, I don't recommend it. 1 out of 10, would not recommend to a friend. And this is where the actual body of Doubledealer, or Transtector for Clouder, if you like, is stored. Now, I was super impressed with the last Fans Hobby toy that I got, which was their version on, what's his name? Overlord. That was brilliant. That was also just about the first third-party Transformer I've gotten. And it was like, what the hell have I been buying the proper ones for? This is brilliant! This makes the official ones look like shit! So yeah, been into third-party ones ever since. The quality on them is generally really, really, really good. And yeah, they just They do characters that are a little bit lesser known. The build quality is gorgeous. I mean, let me show you what is going on here with this guy. If I inch myself closer. Look at this. Look at this. That's rubber. It's got rubber tires. You can actually peel them away because they're proper rubber. My word. No damage, we're fine. Let's see if I can reattach this. Ah yes, slot, tab, tab, slot. There. So this is his alternate mode. It's a sort of, oh, it's a missile carrier, isn't it? The idea being that, yeah, some sort of portable ground to air thing. You know, I'm sure that's of use. Lovely. So let's pop him down there. And give you a little look-see-loo over these guys. So, this is the first one. This would be Clouder in his Autobot form. The Autobots, being incredibly stupid, managed to not notice that they were talking to the same person, just in different clobber. What are you gonna do? It was a kid's show. Personally, I quite like Masterforce. That's the series where all this stuff happened over in the Japanese continuity. Most people say I think that Headmasters is the strongest, or some people like Victory. It's like, I really like Masterforce. I appreciate it doesn't have a lot of continuity with what came before. So this guy is already pre-packaged in his engine form. See that? Isn't that nice? Let's open up his little wings. Do this without breaking too much. Come on, sweetie, open your wings. There we go. So that's that, and then we can pop out usually legs. Any other little leg? There, look at that. What a lovely thing. So, what sort of articulation are we looking at? You can move his head. Yeah, we've got shoulder, elbow, wiggle his wing about. That's good, means he can fly. Next time I need something from the shops, I can just send him down for it. We've got hips, can't go back that much. Forward, knee, lovely. Yeah, very pleased at that. So, let's go in for a closer look, shall we? Oh my gosh. It rolls so smoothly. Whee! That's delightful! Yee-haw! I'm alright. Double Agent. So you've already seen me unbox this beastie. Let's have a little look over him. Now, I got their version of Overlord a little while back, and I am super pleased with him. He was brilliant. So I had pretty high hopes for this fellow. And you know what? He's pretty good. I mean, my main gripe with him that we'll get to is he is panel-tastic. If you like panels, oh, you're gonna have such a good time. Oh, you are not gonna know yourself. If you're not that keen on panels, well, it's not gonna be that great. If you're neutral on panels, you're probably gonna dislike them. So, give you the little tour over. So, this is Doubledealer. Or as he's known in Japan, Doubleclouder. Let's get rid of this little guy and give you a close-up. So he comes with 2 Power Master figures, or I think they're called Power Drivers in Fans Hobbies parlance. So this is the first one. They do have names. I think they're like Knock or something like that. In the Japanese continuity, these guys are all Clouder. He literally is one guy who just has 2 suits, and he changes his suit depending on his mood, whether he's going to be an Autobot or a Decepticon. He's a troubled little entity. So, these are exactly the same as the Power Masters we got with Overlord. I really like them. Really like them. See, you get quite a bit of posability. There's no waist articulation or anything, but yeah, you can move his arms. He's got a little elbow joint. Move his wings. Make him flap if that's important. I'll stop doing that. Yeah, he's pretty sharp, and you transform him exactly the same way. You give his leg a twist. You give his leg a twist. And then his little fist goes into his little thigh. Let's get the wing out of the way. Like that. And then the leg goes up. Can't do it. Too stupid. There we go, like that. We do the same thing on this side. His fist goes into his thigh with a sigh. That goes in there. And all you do is go. Yeah, no, just like that. There we go. 1 and 2, and there you go. He's all ready to be our little engine. Let's put him to one side. To the main event. Sorry, Doubledealer. Didn't mean to knock you. Let's pop his weaponry off. So, shoulder cam. It's quite nice. I like the way that fits in. Nothing up there. And this is his handgun. I do love the connection they got for these, so they don't have that stupid tab that you then have to try and wedge into the palm. There's a little slider that you get in the back of the hand, and that slider fits onto the back of the weapon. It's just so joyful. I really wish other toy companies would do that, but no, they've gone for the tab in palm method. But yeah, this guy has the slider. It's a lot nicer. This takes batteries. I haven't put batteries in because I'm too super lazy. But when you got batteries in, you press the back and it'll, light up like you're shooting. Hooray, that's useful. It also comes with stickers. I love stickers. I miss them so much. So transforming this guy, here's a doddle. You push that in, fold that up. Ta-da! It's ready to rock and roll. There he is with his nice ground-to-air missile. Pop that down there. Think about what it did. Let's have a little shufty at Doubledealer himself now. So the plastic quality is good. It's exactly what you expect from Fans Hobby. Very nice Doubledealer-ish face. He comes with a separate face sculpt, so if you don't want the toy accurate blue, you can have the silver accurate. Silver accurate? You can have the silver accurate one like he had one in the cartoon. I've already applied all the stickers, plus a couple of little custom ones. Now, originally, the original toy had Decepticon markings on his bird form and Autobot markings on his robot form. So you'd have the Autobot symbol there. Haven't been able to do that here because this guy actually has 3 forms. He's a triple changer, I think. Does that qualify if it's 2 robot modes and a bird mode? I don't know. But yeah, this is his Autobot robot mode. He also has a Decepticon robot mode, and it has exactly the same shoulders, so I haven't been able to put an Autobot symbol on there because there's no way to cover them when he turns into a Decepticon. Let's show you a little bit about how we can articulate him. Oh, the ratchets! Oh, tight they are. So yeah, that's good. We've got elbow, and your fingies there, all separately jointed, so you can get him into some nice poses. There we go. Show you the hand. So you can see there he's got a knuckle and 2 joints on each finger. So you can point and go that way. That way lies pizza. Yes, pizza. That way. Not this way. That way. Excellent, so let's fill that way. Move a little farther down. You can see his crotch. Delightful, I think you'll agree. Oh, label's got a little bit scratched. No idea what happened there. This is my only complaint with Fans Hobby. Their labels are a bit, I don't know, papery. Papery would be the right word. Well, I say it's my only complaint. I do have another one that is also cosmetic, and it's minor, but I'll show it to you when I spot it. We'll probably see it when we come to transforming this beastie. So, you've got hip skirts, which we can get up and out the way. Oh, the ratchet. Tight it is. His knee. So yeah, you can get this fellow into some nice dynamic poses, as you fancy. And here's his little foot. in, out, up, down. I did originally, let me move the camera ever so slightly so you can see. There we go. Originally I did have his feet a little bit mistransformed, so he didn't have the support back at the heel. That made him very prone to going wee, wee. But yeah, transform the feet properly, not a problem. Camera, back up. Now, as I mentioned, transformation for this guy, it is panel-tastic. There's a lot of panels, so you may find I cut in and out a little bit in terms of review. Okay, just because you don't want to see me struggling with the same panel for 10 minutes and it means the review will go on for 30 minutes longer than needed, which you don't want to see. Also, hands, tremors, do get tremors in my hands, so if my hands are shaking a little bit, that's all it is, nothing to worry about. Let's show you what this guy can do. So the first thing we'll do is we will turn him into his Deceptidoodle mode. Rather than an auto hug, we're going to turn him into a Decepticuddle. So the first thing we'll do is we'll have a little look at his chest, and bring that up, and we can pop out his Power Master. You see the Power Master has two little plugs, and there, that was it, there and there. We'll set him to one side and just quickly show you his Autobot Power Master companion. So yeah, in Japanese continuity this will be Clouder, or another variant on Clouder. I cannot remember what he's called in Western continuity. There we go. And he's exactly the same as his associate, so yeah, you can get in. You move his little noodly head. It's quite stiff, but you can move it. There, isn't that lovely? Elbows, shoulders, knees, and hips. Almost hips. Goes up that far. Whee! So let's pop him off down here. Think about what he did. Stand up, villain. And because we're going to turn him into a Decepticon, we'll do the right thing and give him his Decepticon engine. And this little fellow keeps it. What am I doing wrong? Lovely. There we go. So then we can fold the chest back down. He's ready. So, arms, we do not change. Head, we do change. Backpack, we also change. Legs, we change, and we change the legs by doing that. I know, dramatic. And those are his Decepticon legs. Twist his feet around the right way. Yeah. Decepticon legs. Decepticon legs. And to finish him up, what we now do is that and give him his Decepticon crotch. That means I just need to straighten these guys out again. There. Stand up, you horror. What we'll now do is we'll sort his head out. So we open up chest here, carefully. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I use this little bit here to shatter all my nails. There we go. I'm gonna pull this out. Head comes out. What am I doing? What am I doing? Who am I? Where am I? So we pull that up, and then we can go. Whee! Ah, come on, you wrench. That goes back down. Head goes back in. We knock his Power Master out because why? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Cool, Power Master's click back in. Ooh. Oh, for Fritz' sake. It's all gone wrong for me. Save yourselves. Get in. That goes in there. That goes back in. That goes up. Jobs are good. Now, we can either leave him as this, maybe the headless Decepticon. Oh, ooh. Go around the back. And we'll sort this backpack out. So, we're going to turn this into a nice big old pair of wings. So we'll do this side first. It comes out, and out, and out, and up, and out and round some more. Oh, the panels. This one locks in. There's a little hole and a little peg. Oh, if you get them lined up proper. That'll do. That'll do for now. That goes round. Oh, we're one wing closer to wherever it is we're going to. Fold that bit up. Do that, and if I recall correctly, these wings also need to do that. There we go. Bring that around. And we're one side closer to oblivion. Let's do this side. That goes round, fully, and this clips in, like that. A little bit at the end folds up, twist, and we go round. Lovely, he's got his wings all ready to go. And now we take a bird head. One thing I like about the bird head is you can do serious bird head, perturbed bird head, thoroughly dejected bird head. So once again, serious bird, perturbed bird, dejected bird. So you know, that's jolly. Ow. Stupid muscle twinges. So, this is going to give us our Decepticon head. Lives back there. So we fold this up, clip that down, bring him around, bring this bit up, bring his head down, and there you go. Here we have Doubledealer. If I can straighten his wings out. Down. There. There we have Doubledealer as a Decepticon. Let's give you a little pan over that. It's very nice. I'll not deny it. It's a very nice robot mode. Spin him around so you can see the back. Lovely. So what we can do here is take off our missile, fold out, fold. Get a tool. Now, there we go. That comes out, and we can plug that in. Well, we can try to plug it in anyway. There we are. And he's got his nice nuclear missile on his back. Don't even think about falling over. We take his gun, extend that out, extend the handle out. You can drop this back in. Let's make him a lefty today. There we are. And that's him in his Decepticon form. If there's any way to store the other guy while he's a Decepticon, no idea what it is, so we're just gonna fold his little legs up, like that. And he can ride on the shoulder. There you go. Getting on nicely together. Alrighty, so now we've seen his Autobot form and his Decepticon form, I think it's about time we transformed him into something else. So from here, we're gonna go into bird. Now the bird technically is his Decepticon form. So I'm gonna leave his Power Master in place. Tickle, tickle, tickle. So, how are we gonna go about this? We've quite a lot of panels to get through, so let's see what we can do with that. So the first thing we're gonna do is fold his beak up, just because that's a nice, easy and joyful thing to do. And yes, I know what you're wanting to know. Does the beak open? Indeed it does. And what we can do with his chest is open that a little bit, and we can get this panel out here to cover up just a wee bit of his head. There we go, so he's not quite such a, I mean, he's still a robot and it covers his face a wee bit, so you know, that's something, it's not nothing. And we're gonna take these side bits, fold them in fact let me fold that up so you can see what's going on underneath. So it's on a double hinge, and we go in, and this side, a double hinge, in, and we fold this up, and away. Lovely. Let's now examine his arms. We'll get his wings out of the way, give ourselves some room to work. What we need to do is take these bits around, as they're going to become his little bird feet. And we're going to take his middle, give it a spin. So we now got the Autobot hips facing forwards. What we now want to do is bring this arm out on its double hinge right there. In fact, while we're here, we're also going to fold his hands away. So like that, spin, in, jobs are good. Let's try moving his thumb. Okay, so position his thumb more vertically. That's worse. See how that treats it. Hooray! That'll do nicely. So, now we can take all of this, fold it round, and that clips in. Like that. Now we can take this bit. This bit does give you some give, so if you look at the hinge there, it comes in and out a little bit. Slots in there. That comes around, and that's going to be one of his little bird talons. Oh, let's do this side. Get rid of his hand. Moving the thumb. I can't do it because I'm too stupid. Folded my fingers. That ain't right, you folded more than that. Oh, come on. Let's see how that goes. Foldy, foldy. In he goes. Thumb like that. There we go, perfect. So, fist in like that. Love it. This guy comes out on its double hinge. Round and in. Chunk. Twist these bits around. Now we can take this bit, give it a little pull. There comes that. Knife goes in, guts come out. There we are. So now we've got two little talons all ready to go. Let me show you how the talons work. So what we want here is to get hold of that. Bring it down and round. That comes round. This comes out. And this comes out. And there you see. Now a nice little bird with a high heel, because, you know, why wouldn't you? Let's do the same thing on this side. So, ping out this panel. That comes out to be the heel. That comes out there. Get your fingernail in there. That brings out that talon. There we go. So you can see it's starting to take shape already. What we will do with the wings is the wings very simply just do that. And same thing here. That. Hooray! Place them down, you can see it's all slowly coming together. Now we have to work on the back. Let's have a look at the back. So the back, we can open this panel. Let's get his legs all straightened out. That wants to go like that, I think. Let's try that instead. There we go, that's an improvement. Oh dear, oh dear. That does that. And now we have to get these bits out of the way. Like that. Ah, damnation. Oh. Definitely. Right. That's how you want that looking. If you can manage to not break your toy while you're doing it, you're a better human being than I am. Alright, so we can fold that panel back down. Now we sort this leg out. Exactly the same thing. Good. Yeah. Right. So we've got a little enclave in there, that's for this cab to go in, and we've got a little tab, 2 tabs there, and there's a little notch there, they need to go in there. So, that's one, and, oh, Struth, what am I doing wrong? There, that looks alright. Now we can unfold this bit here. We can unfold that, unfold that, unfold that, unfold that. Turn your head up, right, you villain. Right, these bits, believe it or not, they just do that. Told you the panel-tastic. There we go, wing. This side, sort out the wing, and also the panel. Panel comes around like that. Also managed to knock his arms out. 1, 2, that's better. And flip that round. There we go. There's his bird mode, ready to go pillaging. That's very nice. Now, place him down like that. And you kind of have to angle him right down for him to balance. Right in that. You would see a little bit better. So yeah, you really have to angle him down for him to balance properly. We can give him all his weapons. So this one of them goes underneath. I'm gonna have to try and remember which one, aren't I? I think it's this one. Oh, dearie me. There it is. So, on his arm, we've got a little indent there. And this one as well. So you twist it like that. Ow. Both arms back into place. Now, with a bit of luck, you can get this guy to go into the slot. Sit your bones down, Doubledealer. There. Get rid of the tweezers. That didn't sound good. Ta-da! Twist his head. And this bit, you can extend the barrel. And that slots on top. Right, so yeah, this is Doubledealer in his burb mode. It's very faithful to the original in that the front half, yeah, that's you know, that's a bird. It's a real bird's bird, you know? That's fine. Perturbed. Depressed. Angry. And then the back half is just a vehicle. It's even got wheels, and there's wheels on his legs, but you know, it's faithful to the original, so that's fine. Last part, long deep breath, and we'll turn him into his vehicle mode. So we'll start by removing the buttons. Remove. Turn him upside down. There we go. Ready for the broiler. And spread his arms a tiny bit, just so we can get this out. And I'm going to join this together, just so I can keep track of it. Pop that over there. Now, tickle, tickle. Let's turn him into his missile carrier form. This is the most panel-tastic of all his forms. Oh, the panels. Ah, they'll melt your face, they will. Let's fold down his little birdie feet. That goes in, like that. And that goes round, like that. This one, exact same. Boo-ba-doo-doo. Jobs are good. Let's get his wings out of the way. Wing. This wing doesn't want to move. Okay, there we go. Don't know what that was all about. Alright, wings are out the way. Let's move his hip skirts. Give himself a bit of room. We are going to separate out that. Trying to do this in the least destructive way. It's very entertaining. So, how are we doing this? Oh. Right, we want to do that. And then this guy. We want to do that. And then we want to take his arms, get him up that way, and twist the entire middle section around, if I can manage it. Clean of it all. Like that. Lovely. This obviously is going to be the front half of his missile carrier. That's fine. I managed to get his legs there. Different way around. That one's got markings, that one doesn't. I wonder if that's going to be important. I wonder. Nice. These two things together. Brilliant. Now we have a look at these two panels here. Panel, 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 panel. We want to untap all of these. Like that. And swizzle it round. bring this one up. In fact, I'll tell you what, before we do that, let's sort these bits out. Bring these bits together like that. Make sure everything's nice and tidy up here. Good. Close, close. Now we can concern ourselves with the panel. So we want to do that. So I'm out of the way. And we want to do that. Now there's a tiny, 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 tiny little indentation there, like a jigsaw piece for that to go into. So let's make that happen. Right, there we go, thank you. Now that sticks out. Oh, I'm gonna edit this so much. And this bit is going to do that. Lovely. Now we can do the same thing over in this part of the universe. We are getting there, slowly but surely. These guys on their double hinges. And forgot a very important step. Open these panels up. Open up his chest. Come on. We need to remove his little power master. Come on. There we go. So we'll take it out, pop him to one side. This whole bit can now go down. These bits can now go across. Fold that back up. And now, lo and behold, and elbow. Almost. There we are. Trying to get all these little bits lined up. Good. Right. Lovely. So we have a little indentation here. That's where his missile is going to go. There we are. Fold it down nicely. Eventually. Oh, man alive. Let's turn to the back. Have even more fun, shall we? Now, what we need to do here, we're going to take this bit, fold it in on its double hinge. Now we've got these bits together. We can do that. So a short break while I puzzled out how to do it. See, I'm bad. I don't read the instructions. I know I should, but Where's the fun, man? Where's the fun? So what we're gonna do is bring this round and bring this round. Now there's a wee tab there and a wee slot there. You have to make sure all of this is very, very, very well lined up. And then if you get it just right, just try it. It pops in. Oh, I'm so happy. Once that's in, you can then fold that tab into that slot. Boop. Isn't that glorious? So, take this, fold it up, pop that out temporarily, and this guy is going to have to slot down on into here. So that's that. And of course that's untabbed everything down here. That goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there, that folds down. Kind of. And then we go to the back and we just do that and that. Oh, we got through it. Something not quite lined up here. And then we can take his missile, extend this bit, for which I will need my tool, like that, and that goes in there. And there you have it, Doubledealer. Nice and ready to go. What's wrong? And that's him in his missile carrier mode. Now, I'm bad. I don't tend to look at the instructions. I work this out as I go. I have transformed this guy 2 times already, and the fact that these panels still give me trouble is just, it's testament to how panel-tastic this guy is. I really like him as a figure. I really do, particularly his robot modes. I think they're really neat. I have checked the instructions to see if I'm doing this bit right, and as I can tell, I think I am. There's nowhere really for these panels to go. They just kind of, they just do that. I'm not gonna mess with a good thing. Yeah, he's just, he is the way as God made him, or certainly as fans hobby made him. The bird mode is grand, the back half does just look like a car. This thing, once you get it into its vehicle mode, is quite nice. I mean, it covers up everything at the back. If you pop his missile out, yeah, you can still see his head glaring at you. You can spin it round, but then of course you have the same problem down underneath. Pop that back on. I have got something wrong in his waist somewhere, that's why that's not happening. Whee! Oh, God. Oh, so that is that. Now if you want to, you pop this out and this little thing here opens up. The reason for that is that, oh, I completely forgot about these. These should have been folded down. There we go. And there we go. That's how the front should have looked. Sorry, that's me being stupid, you know, for a change. Sure, that's folded. So, this folds up, and the reason for that is that you can take either of the figures, and then you can feed them through. Now, I find it really difficult. As you can see, I find most things with this figure difficult. But if you just get them, it doesn't. Let's try it like that, because his shoulders are the problem. So there we go. arms. Shoulders. Backpack. There we are. He's in. So now we can straighten out his legs. Do that. Fold that down, clip that in. Spin this bit here around. Make it look a little bit tidier. And there, we've got one of his little Power Master dudes. Looks like he's driving. Pop that on. And this guy, you could store at the back. Got little ports there. Ta-da! Your little ports on him. Then it goes 1 and 2 and through and through. Come on. No, I can't do it. I can't be bothered. You get one guy at the front, and then you take your back fellow here, fold him out, splay his legs, throw his arms in the air like you just don't care. There we go, he can sit and ride the missile. Have a jolly nice time of it. Double agent.